So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Let's investigate. Hello. This is probably going to be the last part for chapter 3. And then the last to tell me why. So this is going to be interesting.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, secret handle. Interesting.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
Urban ladder. Oh, there's one. Convenience. There's the shelter. Ooh. Wow. This is pretty.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
I mean, everything's glowing in the dark.
Here, found a switch.
Spooky.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
A box.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess? Okay. Spot the differences.
Okay. That's there. I mean, the title could be different. I don't know if that's like the moon or the title, so we'll leave that for now. Snowflake is there. This castle isn't.
It moves. Oh. Some of these
Oh, sorry, Tyler.
parts are buttons.
Tree. Oh, I think that tree's there.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think
I'm sorry.
the Gold Lady could have been Mary Ann's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Mary Ann from something. But not in this version?
He's got one hand, and those two are there.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah. At some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Mary Ann.
I'm gonna do that.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it.
Oh,
Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Mary Ann I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Mary Ann.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
So this is before she moved, maybe.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
So she wanted to do art. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullcrap.
this guy been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brett from the letter?
I would guess so.
Interesting.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
There's also an O there. Okay.
Here's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Okay. Well, there was a bird.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
I think that's
Notice how unhappy she
finances.
looks in all these pictures?
I don't know
I
what
don't
that
think
is.
she was having
Money.
any fun.
Maybe that one's engineering.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
The dude in the picture was an artist.
What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
A red letter.
What's in there this time?
That's the cabin. So this is our ear, maybe.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
What?
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us? Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin A.D. brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures and LA on her. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by your own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because she ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when your child leaves home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you'll begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. That's a bit harsh. Kind of blaming the mother's death on her. Obviously, the parents did not like the fact that she got pregnant and wanted to help her. Clearly, Marianne didn't want that. Clearly, Marianne didn't want to do a college degree. She wanted to be creative. That's not very good. And you're not supposed to force a kid to be someone that they're not. Just
What the
because
hell?
That's what you want.
Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but She could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine.
He doesn't sound
Let's keep
happy.
digging.
Okay. What's next?
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
What's this?
Okay.
Some sort of map? That degree in outdoor studies is
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
What? The princess's laws. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She'd made it through the woods, and to the house was nothing left but clothes on her back and a single item from old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in a desperate flight from the Mad Hatter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause her to fall on her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where the sun would catch the surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty, running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing it every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would plug it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a good kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it. She knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night the princess woke to a raging storm, the wind howling against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed and the princess relaxed. The day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful that she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a good kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she'd left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything at all that could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara and mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a gurgled cry. Though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in the world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a worn woman alone in a deep ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Oh,
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. Am makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
Well, there's L-E-O.
Alright, should be easy enough. Yes. Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed. I was her son.
We write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without the first act? I'm sorry I kept my from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Oh, is that where she buried him? Oh my god.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
You were like 6.
I mean, it's fucking terrible.
8 maybe.
That's why.
You were like 8.
Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Go digging up graves.
Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Memory, please. Be the memory. Don't dig up anything. Oh my god.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
One thing I will say is, I never got that piece of information in my first playthrough. I couldn't open the third thing. I never got that letter. I didn't know the baby died. So that's new to me.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
I didn't know that.
Let's try and remember who Marianne
get
was
it
arguing
open.
with.
Oh, what do I need to be? Come on, we got this.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh, damn. Well.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. Yeah, I thought I did, anyway.
Sure, whatever. As long as we get answers.
Hi, Tom.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Okay, Allison.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tess's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Tried to burn down our barn.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
That's what you get for telling lies, keeping secrets.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
You failed us,
I don't
Tom.
know how, but let's
You
see.
need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus.
Selfish.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
It's fine, we've already told her.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Oh, so you're watching us and you didn't help her. Nice. Good one, Tom.
Why did they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it?
I still don't understand why she's a gun.
It's his fault.
I don't understand why she's a gun.
Manhunter. I'm not gonna hurt you.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
He said it was okay.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Doubt that.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back!
This looks stunning. Just gotta say that.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
After everything that we know, I don't think so either. I still don't understand why she has a gun, though. I'll never understand that part. But I really don't think she's gonna kill you. She probably panicked at the fact that you saw her with a gun. Because she accepted you for who you were. That's what you were worried that she wasn't doing. And I think she had the gun. No, wait, she had the gun when she was looking at Tom in the boat. And she was shouting at him, saying that she was going to kill him. And these guys were snooping on that, I think. One night. So I think that's what he's mixing up, because they're in the boat at the same spot. I think she said that she's going to kill Tom, because she had a gun pointing at Tom. While he was in the boat. So I really don't think she was saying she was going to kill a kid.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
I think that's the Tom memory.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words.
Yeah.
With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm going to kill you! I'm gonna hurt you.
I've got to do this.
I'm gonna
I
hurt
think
you.
he's got them mixed up. He was terrified.
I'm gonna hurt you. Oh, please. No, don't do this.
kill herself. Just herself.
Okay, what? No.
You interrupted her and
Oh,
we
no. What?
got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I didn't think she was gonna do that.
that attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
Poor Allison. At least we know that she accepted Tyler. She really did.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
It's true.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
No.
Stop.
She drowned. That's how she died. It wasn't fatal, the stab wound.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters.
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
last look. Good to go.
Whoa. Hello, birdie.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How are you?
How are you?
Good, actually.
Oh my god, I'm running.
Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week, and after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, think I should swing by the store for one final fuck off?
See you never, Becky's.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
One thing, I didn't get this ending, so this is new to me. Wow, the house is empty. So they're both moving to Juno together. I got a different ending on my first playthrough. Must be a relief to finally be done with that place, no doubt. Traffic's not too bad. Should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Traffic in Dallas. Howdy, the mailbox bandit escaped. Make that biscuit thing you like. Damn, on my way. Probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Don't die, I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Oh. I gotta take the laptop. Can't leave that behind. Wow, this place looks so different. Hey goblins, word in town you guys finally sold the house that came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there's nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like a stupid, but I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. Trying to do better, but I think
Goodbye, broom. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
It's a big room. It's a nice house. This is so cool. I haven't seen this. Okay. Let's get going, I say. This is just trash. Juno University.
Should pick up Allison's stuff on my way out.
Guess I gotta pick up Allison's stuff. This stuff.
Turns out you didn't need our help losing the election, Tom.
Leave the house for good. Hold up. That's for Sam.
Last night's dinner wasn't that good.
Where's
Right.
Allison's stuff?
Better than going back to the Vecchies.
Where's Allison's stuff? He said something about picking up Allison's stuff before we leave. But I've looked at everything. I hope there's nothing else. We're gonna leave. That's it. House is locked up. Hey, what about Sam's stuff? I didn't think he was gonna do the cutscene.
Well, this is goodbye for real,
Sorry, Sam.
I guess.
I thought he would just lock the house. Can we see them in Juno? I want to see them all together again, please.
Hey, Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Never seen that before. And that's it. That's Tell Me Why. Tyler and Allison. Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. 81% so to